I'm curious, maybe now more like how your work outside of the six steps, or how that gets integrated. So maybe that kind of dovetails that question of what kind of facilitator are you? What do you bring? Because I know I bring things from outside of the six steps into it. So I'm curious, what have you been able to integrate, or how does it look like to be in your circle?
So in the circles that I facilitate in Vancouver, people tell me that I create a safe space for them to open up and to heal. So that's what some of the feedback that I have. In terms of my outside work with parents, it's a little bit, well, it's not really separate. I guess because I do more teaching in that rather than in a circle style. So I do bring a little bit of that to the circle. What I like to do is bring some visuals to the circle. To explain some of the more difficult concepts visually, because not everyone learns the same way. And that's sort of my teaching background, that wants to do that. So I do a little bit of that. And those are things that I would be using with parents in the talks that I give. So yeah, just if there are parents that come, then I'll certainly be sharing some of my ideas about how to incorporate this work with younger children. So we'll see who's there and who would be interested. But it's basically the same thing. Just knowing that our children are developing negative beliefs about themselves as they grow up, and how to help them to know that their worth is inherent, just as we are, and clearing the barriers that we have to unconditional love, which parents need and which children need to clear as well, so that they can actually receive love.
So I spoke to you before about my relationship with my parents, and let's say the feelings of resentment or anger. I'm guessing that's not uncommon for children to have those feelings. What kind of blocks to unconditional love exists within parents? I don't have children yet, so I'm curious.
Well, any negative belief that we have about ourselves acts as a block to love.
Right.
If I believe I'm not good enough, then the love that I offer isn't good enough.
Right.
And also guilt, yeah. And I will need my children to establish my worth if I feel that my worth is not good enough. If I'm worthless, then I might need my children to succeed in something so that my worth is established by that. And it's all subconscious. We don't do this consciously. But really, any belief will interfere with unconditional love.
Right.
So it's all about just clearing the beliefs.